Hello everyone and welcome to this case discussion. Today we're going to talk about Aqualisa newest product, the Quartz. This is supposed to be state of the art of all showers ever made in the UK. But before we dig deeper, I would like to ask you one question. Do you think the product with the best features will be your best selling product in the market? Don't answer to me now. Just think about it. And I'm asking this because whenever you go to a sales or a marketing training, you're being told that you have to identify the customer needs, understand them, and then go back with a product or service good enough to satisfy those needs. So the benefit you deliver will be your sales. Is it that simple? Let's find out. I'm assuming you all were the case. Still, I would like to highlight this key market finding so everyone is in the same page. When we open up the case, the first thing we are being told is that the showers in the UK were plagued with problems. Everyone who has a shower hated it, but everyone is only 60% of the houses. There were two main issues: the low pressure of the water and temperature fluctuations. But this opened up an opportunity because 44% of the market were replacement for these obsolete showers. We also have three types of showers. We have the electric shower, the mixer bulb, and the power pump shower. And those three are also separated in three pricing segments. The premium one, which is focused on high-end solutions or bathing solutions, as the case say. We have the standard pricing segment, which is basically daily business. The customer wants a fair price, a good service, but they don't care about which brand or shower is being installed. They only want the shower installed. And we have the value pricing segment. This is where the customer don't even want the service of installation. They want to do it by themselves. So this is the cheapest one of the three. Also, it's important to know that consumers were generally uninformed about the options they have. The brand awareness was very low. Basically, only one brand could surpass this barrier, and is the Aqualisa's biggest competitor, Triton. Also important to mention that innovations here were pretty rare. Basically, you can sell the same shower for 20 years and no one will care about it. All the innovations were only cosmetic, not real disruptive like the Quartz. Also important to know that we have three distribution channels. We have the trade shops, which is basically for plumbers because all the brands are mixed up and the salespeople there, they don't really know anything about the brands. They are not prepared. They only sell you stuff. What do you want? What do you need? Take it from the shelf. And that's it. The showrooms is for high-end customers. This is basically when people go to see how the bath looks, and then they guide you through all the process to provide a bathing solution. This is where the Quartz is shining right now. We also have the do-it-yourself stores. This is basically Home Depot. You go there, pick your stuff, go home and install. But there is one more channel that I would like to talk about: the plumbers. Why the plumbers are so important? At least for me, they are the player. We are being told that there is a shortage of plumbers in the UK, only 10,000. So when you want a service, you have to wait 6 months until the service can be done. This is a lot of time. Also, they're very loyal. It's like marriage with the brand. When they understand how a brand works, they don't want to change it ever. Because if they change brands and the brand is not working in installation, they have to come back. And this second or third visit is not paid by the customer. It's paid by the plumber's pocket. So they want to avoid these kind of situations. And also, they want to maintain the status quo. They don't like innovation at all, especially if it involves electronics. But we are not here to talk about distributing channels or market finding. Let me introduce you to Quartz. This is like the best shower ever made. So all the features it has doesn't fit in one slide. Nevertheless, I put them, the most important. So this baby costs almost 6 million in R&D investment and 3 years of development. Also, it won a prize in the Bathroom London Expo. The press loves it, by the way. They don't believe this product exists. So this is free marketing for them. Everyone is talking about it. Also, the innovation here has a potential limited, because when you put this remote controller or processor in the bathroom, you can install whatever you want. You can put a remote control, you can put an everybody jet shower, and the innovations can come in, and then there is no limit for it. But for me, the most important is the easiness of the installation. You avoid excavation because you don't have to remove the complete system. You only drill a hole, and then it's done. It's 80% faster because it only takes half a day, and basically everyone can do it. So the plumbers can send the apprentices, and they can save time doing more complex works. So how is it possible that a product with all of these benefits is not selling at all? This is where my question comes into play. So it appears that for this case, the equation is not true. A high quality product by itself is not good enough to sell. So what do we need? What is the issue here? We are being told that we have a very passive sales force because they put 90% of their time in maintaining customers and only 10% looking for new ones. So this creates a very slow movement of innovation. Also, as I mentioned, we have the plumber resistance. Basically, you launch an innovation product, but they don't like innovations. So there is the match. Also, there is a fear of cannibalization inside the company because people think that the risk of Quartz replacing their core products is too high. And also this is coming to play because the salespeople are pointing the deficiencies of your products to sell the Quartz. So you are killing yourself, not the competitors. This is a big issue, right? So the case itself put 3 proposals that we should follow or decide which one to take. The first one is targeting the customer directly. So basically, it's a direct competition with Triton. The problem here is that to launch a large advertising campaign will cost us 3 to 4 million euros over 2 years. So we already spent 6 million in making the product, and we are adding 4 more, so it will be 10 million. Not a good deal. The next one is targeting the do-it-yourself market because Quartz is so easy to install. So basically anyone can install it. The problem is here, you have your value brand. So you are going to mix your premium with your value in the same shelf? Probably not the smartest decision. Last, we have targeting developers, basically because this is a large volume channel. The issue here is a very price sensitive channel, so you will have to get higher discounts. And also, the sales cycle is pretty long, so you will lose your innovation window. not also a smart decision. So from my perspective, the three solutions, proposals that are in the case are not worth to follow. Then what is my proposal here? You will find out in a second. So for this, I want you to look at Exhibit 4 and see how many times the plumber is mentioned. Basically, the plumber owns 73% of the decision which shower to put, and only 27% are decided by the end user. So again, the plumber is key here. Also, we have that 44% of installations are being done by the plumbers. So another key point to focus on that. And the installation by showroom is 20%. I'm putting this in green because this is the market where we shine. We don't have to do so much effort in the showroom because naturally the Quartz is made for that. So if we have the installation showroom already guaranteed and the end user is only 20% of the decision criteria, then for me it's obvious that it doesn't matter which channel you choose to attack. At the end, the real gatekeeper is the plumber. It has so much decision power that you cannot avoid it. So my action plan for this is, first of all, you have to wake up your sales force. Reduce the time you are spending in your maintenance customer and put them into hunting mode. You have to attack the plumber channel. And also, you have to modify the commission scheme, because if you only tell them to do it, okay, I will do it, but there is no motivation in that. The salesman needs to earn something for putting the new product into the field. So you have to also do special rewards for them in case they can sell the Quartz. So as an example, you can give a yearly bonus for pieces sold, or by plumbers taking from the competitors, let's say, to rate the brand loyalty they have. Another action is to maximize the wow factor. Remember the story that when the plumber didn't want to sell the Quartz until the customer was reluctant to do it, and at the end, when the plumber tried the Quartz, they really like it. They even asked for the brochure. So you have to maximize this factor. So you have to remove the objections and break the plumber's paradigm against innovation. Maybe you can try to use a try before buy campaign only for first-time purchasing plumbers and the new ones. But you have to use it only as your last resort of handling this objection. So you don't give free products to everyone. And last but not least, we have to avoid the cannibalization of our own products. We have to focus on Triton and Mira weaknesses, who are the market leaders. We have to train the salesmen to avoid pointing our own weaknesses. They must use Quartz to gain market share, not to replace the Aquabat with this core product. So in resume, this is what I will do to overcome the situation that the best product in the market is not being sold. So to finalize, I would like to give you this advice. High quality products are essential, but they are rarely enough to drive sales on their own. So I hope it helps for your own cases. Thank you so much.